I was like, so you cut out everything good. You cut out my happiness. So you cut out my babies. Cool. Cut out my heart next time. And honestly, just kill me while you're at it. Hello and welcome, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is where you're at. In today's video, I'm doing something that was inspired by Maya's dream, and that is books that are getting adapted into movies and TV shows. Maya, after reading the After series, then went to watch the film, nearly had a heart attack. I was like, so you cut out everything good. You cut out my happiness. So you cut out my babies. Cool. Cut out my heart next time. And honestly, just kill me while you're at it, because I nearly died that day. But that day, a dream was born. I wanted to come up with a business called Book to Screen. It's probably a business, I don't know, I never searched it, where you would literally take the book, obviously like a full-on film, movie, series, whatever, but you would take every important moment and conversation and things that made the characters. I would not care if it's 4 hours long or split between 3 or just do a whole season, because I would rather that. Like, now every single time I want after, I have to just reread the book. Do you know how much easier and time could, excuse me?
Have you ever had a dream that you had
how much more time I would have on my hands if I didn't have to reread a 500-page book every time I get a vibe? That point is, anyway, I even said, like, even to this day, I always say when, because we're manifesting that, is when I am rich, I am gonna do this. I don't care if no one wants to have 4 hours worth of stuff. I want it. It could be for my own entertainment, and I will keep that girl going if it kills me. Because I feel like you need to, when you don't feel like reading, you need to have that literal book on your screen. Book to screen. Like an audiobook, but with actors and words. That's what we need. That is, not words, pictures. That is all we need. Anyway, point of this video, I'm reading books that are getting turned into movies or TV shows. This is part 1. I came up with the idea and I was like, I didn't come up with the idea, I'm sure many people have done it, but in my head I was like, oh, I could do that. And while I was writing it down, I found so many that I want to read before they come out. So part 1, I picked 3 books I want to read. Starting off, we have World Love, Elsie Silver. This whole, what is the series called? The whole Rose Hill series is getting its own TV show. I'm assuming season 1 is going to be World Love though. So we're just going to say movie TV show. So we're starting with World Love, Elsie Silver. I have officially finished the Gold Rush Ranch series and the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver, so it's only right to move on to this one. If I could finish this whole series before Fever Dream, I'm so excited. It's not even okay. May is gonna be such a good month. I'm turning 18. Birthday party. I'm going pottery painting. Even better. Then we're getting Fever Dream. It's like they knew. They were like, here's a bone, baby. You enjoy it. So anyway, Elsie Silver, World Love, book 1. Next up, I have Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. Romance, murder, chaos. Dream Day. Getting read. Where are my words today? Getting read by me. This is also getting turned into a film. And lastly, my 3rd book, going free for free, Maddie. I have You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. We're not judging me, okay? You can butcher my name, I promise I won't care. Again, this was so long ago I wanted to read this. I can't remember if it's Medea or Larry. It's one of them, because they were like the first booktubers I watched, and this was from like years ago that I wanted to read this. And then it was one of the films I saw getting adapted. This is getting adapted into a film, and I was like, this is my time, I have to buy it. The England cover, she's ugly and scary. She's scuggly. That does not sound like a good word, but that is exactly what she is. So I had to buy the American cover, and you know what? It was worth it. It was worth every single penny. And also, look at that flop. Yeah, I don't mean to brag. But she speaks for herself. So these are the 3 books I am reading. I'm thinking of starting with World Love. She's the thickest one going. And also, I'm just really excited to read this one. Oh my god, Wild Love and You Deserve Each Other both have reviews by some of my favourite authors. I love that for them. So we are starting this 9:30 a.m. Saturday, the 2nd of May. I'm also pretty 100% sure that this is on Kindle and it's also on my Spotify audiobook.
Iconic. No, it actually stands for I am Betty.
I don't know. I'm praying, hopefully. Anyway, today it is Saturday, like I just said. I am working Saturday and Sunday, not long hours. I'm working 1 till 7 Saturday and 12:30 till 6 Sunday. So I have plenty of time to read. And with all that said, I am just going to start reading. I'm a little hungry. I don't know if I want to make breakfast before going work or not. We'll see in the future. I'm hoping to at least get to page like 50 before just like taking a break to eat. Anyway, I'm gonna get reading. Wild Love, Elsie Silver, 9:30. Let's get it! Funny, like I actually love him, and I'm 100% sure I've read this one chapter before in DNF the book because I felt the exact same now, but I'm in such good spirits so nothing can deter me because she said, he was like, who are you? And she's never met him between awkward years because he says she's got a zit on her face and then says your daughter dickhead. You've never met this man, you're gonna be like your daughter dickhead. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like, your daughter dickhead. I'm hoping it gets better. I don't like that. But the writing so far, love. And I love West. He better be getting his own book. Well, his book's going to be out. I wonder if it's Wild Eyes, I promise I'm going to read it next. Like, I'm actually not okay. I love him. So funny. Oh, I'm on page 10. Nearly a chapter in. So he didn't actually, like, he had no clue, and it wasn't mum. It was, I think he donated sperm, is what I'm getting from this. See, I just don't understand the dickhead. Although he does say, who are you? I don't mean to sound like a dick when I say it. After all, she's just a kid. But I think that's just him being like, I don't mean for it, but like, who are you? Like, I don't want it to be. So I don't understand why she's like, your daughter, dickhead. Like, he just up and abandoned her as a baby and called it a day. No, I fucking love him is what I'm getting. Ford, baby, I'm loving you. And the way he was like, I'm barely a billionaire. I'm barely. I love him. Chapter 2, Rosie. Just turned 10:30. I got to page 40, chapter 5. I'm absolutely eating it up, but I'm so hungry and girl needs to eat. I'm still gonna read. I'm just gonna go to the kitchen and read while I cook. I decided to have sourdough toast and I'm gonna do a soft boiled egg. I think I'm gonna do some strawberries to it just because I can't be able to cut up mango. I just made my Stanley, but I am gonna make a little drinky drink. I found this in literally the back of my room, covered in dust and everything. And I was like, girlie, this is the most beautiful coffee, like anything cup. I'm not actually making a coffee. I think I'm just gonna do cranberry juice with ice. I got my cranberry juice. I'm gonna fill it with ice. I don't want like loads, that's why I added loads of ice, but I just feel like that's, oh, she looks stunning. I'm just gonna read my book until the water boils and I'll be back. love him. He's so aware. He said carrying a secret torch to this woman is nothing new, but it's been a decade. I never expected every teenage feeling to come barreling back in full force the minute I laid eyes on her again. All I could do is stare at her. We really are right back to where we were as teenagers in a matter of minutes. As in, she's still funny and beautiful and completely off limits. And I still feel transported back to the dumbstruck boy who is awkward as hell around her. Still funny and beautiful. I can't cope. There's a bug going around. I don't know if it's a fly or a wasp. So I've done a makeshift lid. My water is boiling though, so I'm gonna put my egg in. So I have an hour before I have to leave for work. I'm currently on page 44, and I'm just gonna see how many pages I can read until I have to leave. It's officially time for me to go to work. I ended up on page 102, chapter 11, Ford. I'm eating it up so far. I love literally every single character in this book. The writing style, amazing, beautiful. I love. Like, I'm 100 pages in, and I feel like I read 10 pages. And I love a book like that. The book is 447 pages long, which means I have 345 pages left. But yeah, I am gonna go work now. I'm gonna take my book with me, whether I can read or not. We shall see, we shall see. Somehow I forgot to record me finishing World Love Elsie Silver, but I finished it this afternoon. It is now 8 o'clock in the evening. Listen, I'm a life romanticizer till the day I die. Never have I ever romanticized the autumn though in May. Usually I'm still on summer from January. May, little crazy. I spent a good 3 hours watching autumn videos and I regret nothing. I ended up eating dinner at literally 4:45. I don't know what happened today. It's been like a crazy opposite day for me. But you know what? That's okay, and I'm honestly living for it. Anyway, I finished World Love. I rated it a 4.99. Ford, baby, Rosie, Queenie, Cora, I literally feel maternal towards her. It's actually not okay. The things I would do for the characters, this series I think might just be up there with Chestnut. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say it. I don't want to spoil anything for the book, but they're like kind of teenage frenemies. It's a brother's best friend. It's in a jokey, flirty way. This way it's always been. And listen, this book has everything I love and appreciate in the book. No third act breakup. Mature characters. Do you know how hard that is to find mature characters who are aware of their actual feelings? Crazy. Literally crazy. Amazing writing. I love the plot. I love a small town vibe. Literally perfection. If I wasn't in a kind of reading slump mood, it probably would have been a 5-star. But for right now, it's a 4.99, and that has nothing to do with the book and everything to do with me. So I am fully recommending this book. And Ford, he is up there. I have never seen a man in a book adapt more. It's been a while since I read Reckless, and Theo was the number one. That's it, yeah. Other than Kate, obviously, like, Fallon has kids and everything. You know what I mean, and you know what you need. And so does he. But the way that man was like, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get this ball rolling. I'm here for you. Like, oh my god. I literally love him with my entire heart. It's not even okay. I have decided I'm feeling like autumny vibes, and of the ones I have left, which is You Deserve Each Other and Butcher and Blackbird. For my autumny vibes, I could be completely wrong, but I'm going for Butcher and Blackbird. I feel like romance, murder, and chaos gives more autumn. I don't actually know what You Deserve Each Other is about. Let's start there. Did find out though, watched the TikTok. It's Larry who loved it. I knew it had to be one of them. It was Larry. So now I'm extra excited to read it. So I'm now picking up Butcher and Blackbird. I've never actually read the back of the books of any of these books. That's just not a habit I have. I tend to go into books blind. And I actually did a video. Oh my god, it was with the rule book. And I actually read the back of the book to the point where it got up and I was like, oh, it literally says it in the back of the book. So then something else happened and I was like, no, just to find out literally 2 sentences down it said it on the back of the book. So I was like shocked the whole time. If I just read the back of the book, I would have been like, I knew this was coming. So really it's a good thing not to, but now I feel like reading the back of this book. My point is I'm gonna read the back of the book. I went on a spiral. I don't know why. I don't know what this top bit is called. It's like the little teaser. Would it be the trailer? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the back of the book is like a trailer. It says every serial killer needs a friend. Every game must have a winner. Wait, I need to do that in more. Every serial killer needs a friend. Every game must have a winner. Got him. When a chance encounter sparks an unlikely bond between rival murderers, Sloane and Rowan, the two find something elusive, the friendship of a like-minded pitch-black soul. Stalking across the country, the two hunters collide in an annual game of blood and suffering, one that pits them against the most dangerous monsters in the country. What? Is this like a Hunger Games for the serial killers? But as their friendship develops into something deeper, the restless ghosts left in their wake are only a few steps behind. The restless ghosts. Is this a tongue twister or is this just me? The restless ghosts left in their wake are only a few steps behind, ready to claim more than just their newfound romance. Can Rowan and Sloane dig themselves out of a game of graves, or have they finally met their match? Oh, holy. That cover really... She's beautiful. Is that on top of buildings? Like above the city? Do they have their first kiss on top of a skyscraper or something? Cunty. I love how it's like actual butcher weapons and then just birds on the cover. Obviously, butcher and blackbird. The book is 344 pages long. I'm hoping to get in a good chunk this evening. I just need to read. After wasting all that time on YouTube, it wasn't a waste actually, it was the time of my life. But after yeah, after wasting that time on YouTube, that is time I could have been reading, recording, doing anything. I mean, I was doing something, but you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, hoping to get a big chunk in. There is something just so aesthetically pleasing about the name page. I'm not actually sure what this page is called in the book. She's beautiful. Like, she looks like that. Like, you ate that, girl. You did that. Imagine holding a book. Like, I hold books and I'm just like, like the love I feel in my heart, like when I hold them to my heart and I like hug them. Imagine being an author, seeing your name on a book and thinking about all the hours and hours you spent sitting writing this from your brain to hold it. That must be such a magical feeling. I wish I could have that feeling. I could never be an author. It's just not in the cards for me. Chapters are a little long, I'm not gonna lie. 7 pages. I'm kidding. I'd say that's pretty good on the average size chapter. Content trigger warnings. Okay, baby, let's read through it. That's actually a really big trigger for me. Eyeballs and eye sockets, actually a trigger for me. Amateur surgery. Skin ornaments. Oh, I was about to say, what the hell is that? Now I'm a little scared where my mind went. Accidental cannibalism? Not so accidental cannibalism? You know what? Sounds like my ideal book. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like my ideal book. The more I'm reading it, the more I'm like, got him. Oh, there's more on the next page. Oh! Oh. I actually just wish I didn't read this. Oh no. What is this called? Where the author's writing? It said for all those who read the trigger warnings, it said accidental cannibalism. Count me in. This one's for you. I actually didn't say that. I said, I don't remember what I said. You know what? Sounds like my ideal book. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like my ideal book. The more
When
I'm
I'm
scared. Oh. Oh my god, it has the chapter and the chapter names, and then it has like the songs that can go with each chapter. Like chapter 1 has Stressed Out by 21 Pilots and Better on Drugs by Jim Bryson. Okay, that's me done talking anyway. I'm gonna get reading. I'll be back if I have any updates. The lighting is scarily horrendous, but we're just gonna leave it at that. Because I've got my window open and I'm scared of bugs, okay? I'm on page 7 and it is so funny for what? and they're just introducing each other like their serial killer names or whatever. And he's like so impressed by her. He's like, no way. He's like, I'm such a huge fan. And then she said, Rowan continues to shake my hand despite my effort to pull it away. Thanks, I guess. It reminds me of the Hunger Games with Benno when they're shaking hands and she's like, that is the vibe it's giving me right now. She's like, thanks. She's like, thanks. I'm loving it so far. Page 7, they're funny as fuck. I love that for them. Also, it was like page 2, I heard Irish accent. My ears are instantly perked. So I have good news and bad news. Bad news is it's 9:30 and I'm so tired. I'm fully ready to bed, and the thought of holding a physical book is making me ill. Good news is Butcher and Blackbird is on Kindle Unlimited, which means I'm just going to be laying in bed reading it on my phone, which means I've got more of a chance of getting a chunk in than anything. So this is amazing. It's worked out perfect, really. So really, it's just good news, no bad news. I'm going to stay optimistic and still say I'm getting a chunk through this book. I am so scared right now. I am on page 248 out of 344. I have just under 100 pages, and in her head she's already like confessed that she loves him. In her head, not out loud, but like I'm so scared. I would like to say though, both these books I've read so far, this one and the other one being Wild Love, both these men have been obsessed, and I love my male main character being obsessed, because like as he should be. That's all I had to say anyway. I'm terrified. I'm so scared. So far, last night, I mean, I didn't think I was reading till that late. Like I was tired and everything last night. I went to bed on I think page 40. Woke up this morning. I got to page literally 241 this morning, and I've come back now and I have no clue. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I'm not even in a different scenery, maybe just like a different mind right now, and I'm just kind of like, did I miss something? Like, I know I didn't. I couldn't have missed something in that amount of pages. Little backstory about the book, because I haven't spoke about it once, I don't think. It starts off with our female main character, Sloane. Literally starts off with her in a cage with a rotten corpse. A man she killed 3 days ago, and she's been trapped in this cage with him. Disgusting. Along comes in Rowan, our second serial killer. Baby, he's also been looking at this man, but I feel like something could come back up, because like, was he just there? He probably was just there. Who knows? Anyway, he comes in, gets her out. He's kind of like flirty, like friendly flirty, and he's like gagged by her, which I love anyway. Should we go for beer and wings? And she's like, sure, like let's go for beer and wings. And their friendship just kind of starts from there. Then Rowan comes up with this game where they'll meet every single year, and they'll be sent to this random place to track down this person they're killing. Bright side is they only kill killers, which I love. I don't know if it is just killers, but I know it's definitely a pedophile. And I know, actually, that was a killer. That was literally cannibalism. Anyway, back on it. Rowan comes up with this game where they'll meet, like, really, they have no clue what's going on. Then they have a week to find it. And it's like the first person to find who they're looking for and kills them is the winner, basically. And they do this for a couple years. I think it's like 3-4 years. And their friendship's like all for it. Like, they're talking on the phone and everything. They don't live in the same city, though. I don't even think they live in the same state. I don't really know American states. Point is, you just see them like gain their friendship, going through it the whole time. You know Rowan likes her the whole time. He's like such a flirt. He's like, you'll love me. You'll love me. Don't you worry. You'll get there. You'll love me. So he's literally like the whole time, and she's just like, oh, whatever. I just love them. Their friendship was straight away though. Like literally like that. And I was like, you know what? Cool, I like it. Fast paced, we're getting in there. It literally is a 300-page book. Remind yourself. And I was really expecting that it was just going to be the games the entire time, and I thought it was going to be like 10 years in the future. But I like that they also like met up out the games a couple times, and they spoke the entire time as well. I really appreciate that. I really appreciated it. I really loved it, because it really just gave friends like trying to like up one each other, and I was really obsessed with that. I thought I was going to get really bored, but I did not. Also, right now, shit went down. Sloane got injured and she was staying with Roman for a little bit. And this is why I'm a little confused if I missed something. The next chapter is her going to his restaurant, because did I say he's a chef? She's gone to his restaurant with his friend Locke and she's moving into his apartment. And he's just like, our apartment, our cat. I love him, he's so cute. But I'm just like, when did this happen? It said something about 3 weeks. And then move in. I don't know if it was 3 weeks since her injury and then she stayed with him for 2 weeks. So and then she went back for a week to pack everything up to move in with him. That would make more sense. And I'm fearing that is exactly what happened. And my brain's only just now working. So that's where I'm at right now. Page 248. They just moved in. I actually haven't got to the apartment yet. They're still at the restaurant. They're still at his restaurant with Locke. That's where we're at. Also, I think it was Larry who didn't like the second book. Or she said it was okay and didn't like the last one. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the next book hasn't got that much love. But I'm really excited for Locke's book. And I can't think of Rowan's older brother's name. But like, he's kind of cunty. Cunty. So I really want to read it. Also, I'm so freaking pissed. Amazon, count your days. Not only all the other reasons you should be counting your days, but anyway, this trilogy was £14 on there for so long. It was in my basket for literally, I'm not even kidding, like 6 months. It was that price. Tell me why I was like, oh, I'll read this for the video. I bought it, even though I've been reading it on Kindle. I really didn't need it in physical, but at least I could do this. Point is, when I went to buy it, it said unavailable. Cool. So you've been available for 6 months? Now I actually kind of need you. You don't want to be on sale anymore? Cool. Just to then go on Amazon today, because I was going to buy the second and third book, to realise it's back on sale again. £14 for 3 books. I'm still going to buy it because it's cheaper to buy that than get the 2 next books, whatever. Cheaper to do that anyway. But now I have to sell my other Butcher and Blackbird. That's such an inconvenience. I don't need 2 of them, but like, come on. That is all I have to say anyway. Little scared. I got so off track. I don't even know where I went with half of that. Point is, I'm scared. She admitted she loved him in his head, and we still have over 100 pages. My hope and prayers for these last under 100 pages, I'm not doing the math right now, is 1, there's no third act breakup. 2, they don't get scared and run away, whatever. I'm just praying that doesn't happen. And I think that's it. Well, she really took a turn. I wasn't expecting that, and I feel like I should have expected it. I mean, when I first read about him, I had bad feelings. Obviously, we were meant to, but wow. I was just walking up my stairs and it was dark in the hallway also, and I was honestly looking over my shoulder. I was like, why would I what did I just read? That was terrifying. That was literally terrifying. Not in the scary sense, in the I never want to read about that. Overall though, I'm giving it a 4-star. It was, I don't know how to describe it. The plot was like really good, but like not loads happened, which is fine because I'm a vibe reader. I like going through like every day, just like kind of the slow conversations. I'd read 700 pages of that. Like, I'm fine. I don't need stuff after stuff after stuff after stuff going down. So for me, that's not a problem at all. But if you like the stuff and then little conversation and stuff and conversation, then maybe it'll be a bit boring to you. For me, it was a really fun time. Rowan, literally so precious. And his second restaurant, just that whole, was it 1 chapter? That whole chapter or 2 chapters just killed me. Like, he's just so precious and I love him with my entire heart. Sloane at the end saying, I'm not unlovable, I'm lovable. That got me. She got me with that one. I was like, yes, baby. Yes. And so for the setup for the second book, I will say, they make me want to come, she makes me want to come back for more. That setup for the second book she ate with. She ate with that. She was like, you know what? Fuck it. If anything, it... I don't want to say it was like a trailer or like to get to know set up for the second book, because it wasn't. Like, it was his very own book, obviously. But it just... I had a really good time, really fun vibe, and that is me done for the evening. I am gonna go to bed. I'm very tired. Is it only 9:30? Yes it is. Did I get out of bed at 11? Also yes. I didn't wake up at 11. I was reading for literally hours, but I got out of bed at 11. Now I'm just tired. But that is me done for the evening. I will be waking up bright and early. Maybe not bright and early. Might not be either of them, but I'll be waking up tomorrow. And I will be starting You Deserve Each Other. Books like this, I'm on page literally 26. Just fucking infuriate me. Like, I actually hate it. Like, I actually don't give a fuck about him, and just leave him.
What happened to hello? How are you? My name is. What happened to that?
Like, I don't care. Like, I literally could not give less of a fuck. I hate him and his family, and she could do so much better. And I'm like, life's too fucking short, just leave. Like, I don't even want them to fix their marriage. Like, I don't care. Just go. I've only read 2 saving marriage books. I've only actually read 1. One and a half, I'll say. But 1 saving marriage book, and that was Lover or Loser by Tessa Bailey. And I loved both of them, but their marriage wasn't working, and then we go into details and then it fixes it. This is dog shit, and I fucking hate him. Like, I hate him. What's he gonna do to fix it? I don't care about his reasonings about why. Literally, I don't actually care. If you let your mother treat me like that, I swear there's no excuse. She could be on death's door. There is no reason not to stand up for your fucking fiance. That is crazy. I'm like, I promise I'm so angry right now. I don't know if you could tell. I'm like actually full on angry. Like, I don't even care. Like, I actually don't give a fuck. I'm like hate reading right now. I'm so angry. I feel physically sick to my stomach. And I'm on page 26. I just hope she leaves him and just goes and never sees him again and lives happily ever after. Why the fuck is there that many pages left? Because I don't give a fuck. And you know what? By the time I get to page 200 and he's been like, oh, so lovey-dovey for so long, I'll forget about this because I have a really short memory. But I'm going to look back on this video and be like, you know what? Is it worth it? Is he worth it? No, he's never worth it. And you know what? I could look so stupid that in 5 minutes, well, 5 minutes for you, probably like 5 hours for me, I'm like, wow, I love him. But he done this and there's no taking it back. There's like no fucking taking it back. And I'm so pissed right now. That's all I have to say so far. Also love her. She's honestly me. Pretending to know how to change a tire for feminism. Yeah, I get it. I would do the same thing. I'm on page now 42. If this book is going to be about pride, the whole time I'm gonna throw fucking hands and just jump off a bridge. This is not fun, like, at all. I'm not having a good time. Next chapter I'm going on an audiobook and I'm gonna do my book journal, although that's something that also makes me irritable, so maybe not. Next chapter is chapter 4. It starts on page 49. This audiobook better fly fucking through because I may just jump off a bridge, and I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This is everything I hate in a book. Immature male main characters, no communication, pride, her being like, and now I can't say anything to be the petty one. Bitch, be petty. Who gives a fuck? Like, this is your life. Why'd you care so much? Like, why'd you care what people think about you? So stupid. It's not even okay. Oh my god. So far, I'd give it a 1. That's being generous. Honestly, this is the last time I've trusted Larry. Oh my god. Fuck my literal life. This is terrible. I'm on chapter 12, page 193. And he's still, I don't hate it as much. I love the revenge. I really needed that. I kind of wish they just sorted that shit out. Like, they really do just deserve each other at this point. Like, you get the title of the book. But I just, like, still he's picking his mum. Still he's picking his parents over her every single time. And I'm just like, why? Still? That's crazy. Like, he's just left her when they were having a moment to go salt their drive. Because there's weather warning. Or if there's a weather warning, one can hire someone themselves. Wouldn't you want to stay home with your fiance? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I just, like... Yeah, I feel this book needed to be duo point of view. Even if I'm on chapter 12, even if he only had 2 or 3 chapters by now, I think you need it to show that he actually loves her, because I'm not getting the hint. I'm not getting the hint. Usually, like, he does little things, but I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know his personality. I don't know his brain, because I'm not in it. So I don't know if he's just doing it or if it, like, has meaning. You know, it's just pointless right now. I don't really know what he wants. So I think if you want to do a book like this, you need to do it dual point of view, even just to get a slight for how his brain works, because right now I just think he's the biggest dick, because that's how she's describing him. And really, I'm just mourning their relationship, and that's the only reason I want them to still have a relationship from the past, but, like, we didn't even see that. So that's where I'm at right now. Anyway, I didn't go to audiobook in the end. I just kept reading. So it did pick up, there's that. And yeah, chapter 12. Their first kiss since me reading it would be after he tried making her jealous. It's everything I hate in books. That's in this book. It's, like, amazing. Like, really. It's fine. It's totally fine. Whatever. Like, whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care. On page 288 out of 354. What say we finish this book? The hunger's finally got to me, and I've decided to make some lunch. I've got 40 pages left. We didn't get far in, but that's okay. I'm gonna go eat. Okay, she's officially finished. I'm really sad to say, actually, I'm giving her 2.75. I'm honestly smiling that the book's over. It wasn't that bad. I was just bored. Like, I spent more time being bored and angry and just feeling indifferent with this book than I did liking it. I think from, like, here to here, it was, like, just every other romance book. Like, a cutesy, I'd usually give it a 4.5. Like, from a 4 to a 4.75, like, cutesy. This, I was so angry and frustrated. This would have been like a 4.5, but then again, there's romance books out there where the whole book is good instead of anger. So this was good. Any other romance, which I love, like, in the most perfect way, like, beautiful when I say any other romance. And then this, I was just indifferent. Like, the last chapter, I was like, oh, so stupid. Like, you fought with him over everything. Now you want to run away? Now? Really? Really? Do you want to run? Like, oh, so stupid. It's like, did you forget who your characters were? I think you forgot who they were. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm a bit embarrassed that I bought this from America. I'm actually embarrassed I did. There was so many different books I could have bought, and I bought this. Why? So, do I recommend this book? Honestly, you do you, boo, get your own opinion. But if you want my honest opinion, this much of the book, I've read at least 100 different romance books, and I will give you recommendations. There's no need to forget myself. There's no need to feel that anger and be like, what are you even doing with your life? And that boredom. I'll get you a different recommendation, baby. This, I never want to think about again. That's my opinions on this book anyway. 2.75 stars and 0.5 chili peppers for spice. I think what would have made this book better, one, was if we just had 1 or 2 chapters being Nicholas' brain. If we could get it from his brain, just 1 chapter even, it would have been like, oh, so this is where his loyalty lies, I can get it from here. And if you can't, like, I've read books where it is in this point of view and I like it, but I just feel like this book needed it. And also I feel like if you go through that and I still don't know where his loyalty lies, just for it to be the most, like, every other romance book relationship, which is fine, but it's not like a boys and Tommen relationship where, like, I literally need them together, or like heated rivalry like Illy and Shane, like their romance, like, it wasn't like that. It was just like every other romance book, you know. It was like, you just need to give me how do I say more? I need a lot more. Although I do think the film is going to be really good. I will be watching the film. And I think you know how I feel about a book if I'm going to say this. And I think the film is going to be so much better than the book. And I'm excited to watch it. That's my opinions on You Deserve Each Other. Also, found out today. Found out Better Than the Movies is becoming a movie. And the Windy City series is becoming a TV show. Do I hear part 2? Do I hear part 2? I'm up to Caught Up. Wait. Yeah, I'm up to Caught Up in the Windy City series, and I've never read a Lynn Painter book before. But I've been wanting to. I bought Fake Skating and just never read it. So I definitely hear part 2. So that is it. We've officially come to the end of me reading books that are getting adapted into TV shows and films. Overall, I think this was the most motivated I've ever been for a video. The fact I read these 3 books in 5 days, I'm so proud of myself. Overall, for my rankings, we've got 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. I fully recommend these 2, and this is a definite maybe. You can get your own opinion, but if you are trusting my opinion, no, don't read it. There's plenty of other books out there. These being 2 books already better than this one. Overall though, I am so excited. This TV show is gonna fuck me up. And I'm pretty sure Chestnut Springs is getting turned into a TV show. Oh, I am gonna be fueled. I'm gonna be fueled. I don't think there's any cowboy romance shows like it. I'm not actually sure. Don't actually quote me on that. And also let me know in the comments if there is, because I want to watch them. This, I think they're gonna do an amazing job of this. I feel like this is the perfect book where there's not a crazy amount, so the film just flows easier because you haven't got to try and push so many things into it. I feel like that's what's gonna happen with this film. And with this film, I just think the vibes will be everything. The one thing I didn't like about this was that it was too much in her brain and not enough in his brain. But in a movie, you're not in any of their brains. You just see what you get, and I'll be able to see it so much clearer when I'm not in her head and her telling me her opinions and how we're meant to feel. So I feel like I will love this film. Too bad the book I didn't love it. But that is it for today's video. If you like this video and feel like sticking around, please check out my channel. I post loads of different reading challenges, just reading vlogs, and just vlogs in general. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.